All right, that was live coverage from the proceedings currently happening at the Milimani Law Courts, where Busia Governor Sospeter Ojamong has been arraigned on 7 counts of corruption-related charges. Of course, we will have more details for you in our subsequent bulletins. Now, the Joint Committee of Parliament that has been probing the irregular importation of sugar has retreated to compile its report, which is expected to be tabled before the House tomorrow. The team has spent more than a week interrogating various parties, including sugar millers, importers, standards officials, as well as cabinet secretaries. For more on this and other happenings from Parliament, we now join our reporter Stephen Leto, who has been following this very closely. Stephen Leto, what new revelations have come out of the committee so far from the probing this week?
Well, Joy, you know, it's been a busy time, or rather a busy 10 days for the Joint Committee of the National Assembly probing the illegal sugar in the country. And last evening, they held their sessions way into the night, just trying to ensure that they met all the stakeholders that were necessary and key in terms of coming up with a report that will unearth the truth. But from last evening, the members of the Joint Committee retreated to Windsor Hotel, where they are currently holed up in, just trying to go through all the evidences that were presented before that committee of agriculture and trade, before now they can make a final report this afternoon. And we are told that by close of business today, we are expecting that particular committee to wind up the report, the preliminary report that it is expected to table on the floor of the House tomorrow. Because what essentially will be happening tomorrow is just a preliminary report of what the committee has been doing, and it will only be tabling findings whether there is mercury in sugar or not, and whether there is then the further investigations on matters to do with tax evasion and all that will be following to that. And so this House is keen to ensure that it receives that report tomorrow. And after tomorrow, Joy, remember, members of the National Assembly could be headed for a recess, a short recess from tomorrow. That again putting it to question when this particular report will be debated on the floor of the House. Will it be debated tomorrow because it will only be tabled, or it will be scheduled to be debated after the House resume from recess? And of course, a lot has been happening right here in the National Assembly, with the floor of the House having a heated debate over the issue of Migingo Island and the controversy surrounding the the Ugandan soldiers coming all the way to harass the fishermen in that island. That debate took a lot of time in terms of from about 10 a.m. to 12. That's a 2-hour debate, and they want the police to be deployed in that particular area. And of course, Swazuri was here before the Privileges Committee to come and authorize the Speaker of the National Assembly, who chairs the Privileges Committee, to hand over the wealth declaration forms of NLC Chair Mohamed Swazuri and his Vice Chair to the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission to aid in the ongoing investigations. Clearly, Joy, that has been a busy day in Parliament, and now we are waiting for yet another session this afternoon and see what this House will have for Kenyans this afternoon. For now, Joy, it's back to you, and good afternoon.